Shalom again. I apologize for jumping around and the stop-start nature of the whole thing, but I'm doing other things in the midst of trying to bring this word, So there's much more things at play than you think. So I'm doing a lot more than just bringing the word. On the plantation right now, so I gotta make myself somewhat flexible in the midst of all of this. I'll go into the book of Psalms, chapter 4, Psalm 14, and it says, "The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God." The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. So all these people who whole atheism, all these other isms, all these other religious institutes, all of that, they all are not, even though they say they're proclaiming God or Allah, this or that, they all are not proclaiming the power of all powers, because in a roundabout way they could be proclaiming Dagon, or they could be proclaiming Tammuz, and calling him God, and or the gods of this world, the idols of Egypt, all of those things, and why it says, because they are corrupt, they have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. And if you look at it, just the norm of living in this society is like the doing of abominable works. People are doing abominable things just so, just as a state of course, just as in their daily living. They can't help themselves, because that's the way they've been trained within the system how to be. And the unbelief is of no consequence. The unbelief to the righteous is of no consequence, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yahweh Shai is still going to come. The world is going to be destroyed. He's going to collect all the crowns from these kingdoms who are going to cease to be kingdoms. Babylon, the whore of Babylon is going to be destroyed, never to rise again as a memorial. The Edomites are going to go into slavery along with the other nations. So all the things that are supposed to happen will happen. This is the book of Romans chapter 3, verse 3. And it says, and that's what we say as well. If people don't believe in this word, really, so what? Yeah? Because we're out for the elect of the Most High. We're out for the ones who are willing to sigh and cry for the abominations which have been done upon this earth. That's really who we are here for. And it says, Romans 3 and 3, and it says, "For what if some did not believe? For what? So what? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?" Will their unbelief stop anything that is being prophesied to happen? And I mean, you see the prophecies are accelerating. They're accelerating so much that Esau is trying to accelerate himself, in the NWO, he's trying to bring his agendas to fruition, but he's going to be disappointed ultimately by the Most High. And we know this how? Through the word of the Most High that we believe in. The fundamentals of our belief rest in this thing, okay? Given to us by who? By the Heavenly Father. You know, it's given to us by the Heavenly Father, you know. And we don't care what the world has to say. We don't care what the world has to say about it. We are on a different course than the rest of them, you know. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 3. And it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. That goes into all echelons of power. You know, the highest of power, the elite system that controls the world. Who cares? And I'll tell you something, they actually do believe. They know they're going down. You know, they're gonna light this thing up before they go down. I'll tell you that much for nothing. But from them, even up to wicked people who come and scoff or in the streets, who cares what they believe? All we cared about doing is proclaiming this word and getting the job done so we can get out of here, you know? Getting the job done so we can see a righteous change come about. A righteous hostile takeover come around, coming with Yahushai, you know? Yahushai HaMashiach. That's who it will be coming with. And the host of heaven, okay? And the host of heaven. And that's after the ICBMs have hit, which we believe in. That's after the MOTB has been implemented. You know, all these things are going to come to pass because it's prophecy. And what is prophecy if not truth? You know? And it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." There's no redeeming a heart. That's why I say, tremble and cry and plead before the Most High for extra portions of faith, for belief. You know, if not, then you're left to your own devices. "Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." Because that's what's coming, you know? That's what's coming to you people out here. To the people who don't believe and who don't carry out the works that were set for us within these scriptures. "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." So they fulfilled. And you know what? In the end, it shall speak. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, so these things are pertaining to the end. When it said their hurtful works are fulfilled, we know that they can't, there's bounds that they cannot cross, even with their technology, even with their science, falsely so called. You understand? So this is what we're looking at, and really and truly laughing at, because we know the real deal. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up. So whatever constitutes these things, what these people are putting their hopes and trust in, is garbage. It's just it's of no effect. It's not worthy of anything. All right. Yeah. So it's your belief. Your belief is synonymous with your faith. You know, the faith. We're prisoners of hope, but really and truly, we do not want to be in league with the people of this world who take the things of this world as gospel instead of the things of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.